Hello everyone, I'm Trey Rich and you are watching The Buzz. On today's show, we have So You Think You Can Dance alumni Kida from Tubi's new movie, Howard High. In our artist spotlight, we have Domani in our studio, and then we talk to Rachel Bradshaw about her new EP and being on E's hit show, The Bradshaw Bunch. And finally, Felicia Michelle is at the Third Base Bar and Grill in Hollywood with some of the cast from Power Book 4's Source. We got another full show, so let's get this party started. Before we get started, we want to send Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott best wishes as they welcome a new baby boy. While the pair has yet to announce the name for their son, a source says Travis and Kylie picked the name together and that they will share the name in a few days and wants to make sure she loves the name before announcing. First up, we have Rachel Bradshaw, who recently dropped a Christmas duet with her Super Bowl winning Hall of Famer father, Terry Bradshaw. And now she's about to release an EP and says that she's excited and honored that people are liking what she's doing musically, not just because of her father or being on TV, but from real fans. Let's check it out.
Hello, everybody. My name is Rachel Bradshaw, and you might know me from the Bradshaw Bunch.
Look, like that, okay? Oh, there it is. Keep your head down.
How are we? Relationship? We got a relationship? No.
I'm in a great spot. I'm working. I'm loving my life. I'm not pressuring a relationship. I've seen a few people, but I'm not jumping into any relationships.
Since I was a little girl, my dad plays guitar and my dad's very musical. And so when he came home, our bonding time was he would play guitar and I would sing Patsy Cline's Crazy. And we would duet it all the time. And so then I got a little older and my parents were like, do you want to, pursue this? Because I was in sports and stuff. And I said, yeah, I would love to. And in Texas, we've got what are called Opries. And so they're everywhere. And it's a really cool opportunity for, when you're starting out to be on stage and, kind of live that music venue life at, as early as an age as possible. And you do have to audition and all of that. So I started to do that Opry circuit and just loved it. And then at 18, I was like, I'm going to go to Nashville. And my parents, obviously, they're like, well, you're going to college. So that's kind of how it started. We were very musical as a family.
If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain.
So I released a music video. The duet If I Needed You on my EP is with Jamie Johnson, and it's almost got 1 million views, which is pretty cool. So that's doing very, very well. And then I'll probably do That To Me, if you've seen it. It's just very haunting and dark. And we were just out by this river in the freezing cold. It was a very simplistic video, but I definitely want to go back and do a couple more. Mm-hmm. I just haven't gotten the chance to because I've been so busy. But yeah, I'll release a couple music videos and I'm just going to keep releasing music, honestly. It's so much fun. Like, why not,
Where's my shirt?
There's my stepmom, Tammy. Without Tammy, my dad would literally lose his mind.
What'd you do with my pants?
But she might give him a heart attack with all those pranks.
Oh, stop! You're gonna kill me.
3 years ago, my dad's got a really good producer friend, and we Family Feud with Steve Harvey. We've done it twice now, but it was a Celebrity Family Feud, and we had a big dinner party after, just having fun and celebrating. And so he stands up in the middle of the room with my dad, and he's like, I have a proposal for the family. I have an idea for a TV show, and it only belongs on one network. It belongs on E, and I just believe in this idea. And please, if you guys want, I would like to pitch the idea And we're all like, okay, sure, like whatever. I mean, literally like, please, E and us, like no one had any confidence that this would even land. And so we get a call a month later, and it's Jason Ehrlich, the producer, and he said, E loves the idea. They want to film a pilot. They're going to pay for the pilot. And so we did the pilot, and then like a month later goes by, and they go, we got the show. It's an 11 episode season. It's going to be called the Bradshaw Bunch. And I was just like, what are we doing? Like, it was very organic, and it was just it happened very quickly. And then the show aired, and we were seeing the numbers, and we were having a healthy show, and it was just really hard to do. That's a very hard thing to pull off. And then we got a season 2, and there's a lot of exciting things coming up, but that's it. That's what happened. It was very, kind of simple.
Real good. But you really need the oysters. You need to eat those.
Why do I need to eat the oysters?
It's been a known fact that oysters stimulate your reproductive.
Dad,
It's called
you brought me here to eat oysters to stimulate sex? Dad!
Here, let me hand one. It's good luck for me to hand you.
Yeah, no, it's really funny. Like, whenever you're filming, we're all filming, I'll be filming with Dad by myself, or Aaron and Lacey and Noah will be filming. And so you don't ever know what people are doing. We're all just kind of like going like this. And then when you see it back and it's edited, I'm like, oh my God, that is freaking hysterical. Oh my God, that's funny. I can't believe I looked and said that. Oh, this. I mean, you start seeing it all roll back. But yeah, it's funny to see like what people are picking up from the show and what they love. Because the producers and the network, they have to go through and see what the people are reacting to. And it's just interesting to see what their favorite parts are and what they gravitate towards the most. And I think that we've been in such a weird, effed up, just such a weird, 2 years almost. And people don't want to see fighting and meanness and jealousy, and people don't care that you have a private jet. I mean, there's so many shows that like, even I turn them on now and I'm like, God, I don't even feel good about myself after watching that. And I genuinely feel with our show, people feel good. They're like, cool. Like, are we the most normal family? No, but like, you got to have a little bit of that. But it's like, we're just being us, and we love people and we love entertaining, and we're being a genuine, kind family. So it's nice that people like it. Season 2 is it's 17 episodes. We filmed a lot. You see, it breaks every storyline down way more. Season 1 was great, but it was very like, we all did everything together. Season 2 is totally different. It's still the same fun, but you get to see, like, I go to Nashville and I record music, and then Lacey does speeches and she talks about mental health, and then Aaron's pregnant, Aaron's having a baby, my dad, there's so many different moving parts. You get to really know all of us, which makes it more fun, because it's like, we're not just a whole unit going around together. You see different dynamics. Like, you'll see me and the kids, and then you'll see me and Lacey a lot. You'll see Lacey and Dad, or then you'll see a lot of, Aaron and Scott. So it's just a very, you get to know us way better. Everything is kind of infiltrated through my Instagram. I've got a Linktree account. It goes right to all the things that I've been, on my projects. And then you can find the whole family through my Instagram as well. But that's kind of my main hub. Hi, my name is Rachel Bradshaw, and you've just been buzzed.
You can catch Rachel weekly on the Bradshaw Bunch on E, and new episodes are coming soon. Stay put. After the break, we have Domani in our studio to talk about his new music.
We kissed, I couldn't feel my lips. The first time we touched, I was numb. So remind me why I want you, why I called you over, why you got
Damani comes from hip-hop royalty. His father is the king of the South T.I. himself, but that being the case, Domani wants to make it on his own talent and is determined to show the world that he can stand on his own. Domani just released a new single called Numb and currently has a new album out titled Skydive. Let's check it out.
What's going on? I'm Domani. and I'm here. That's my introduction. I don't really got too much else. I'm just Domani. From Tennessee to Atlanta, from limousine to the Phantom. She spending daddy's money on me, she insists, so I'ma let her. Yeah, you go, girl. You go, girl. You go, girl. Look, this your world, yeah. Take it out, put on a show, girl. Yeah, the spotlight on you. Yeah, my eye on you. Got my full attention, I can feel the tension. Show me why I want you. Just remind me why. I was doing a bunch of little creative things, drawing, painting, all over the place as a little kid. And then everyone around me and my family did music. So I felt like it was, it was bound to happen that I get into it. So I just said I wanted to do some music. I told my cousins, they let me in the booth, and then I started doing music. I wasn't good, but I wanted to be good. And I wanted to be an artist. So I just made myself go in the studio, and then I found a passion for it. Then I seen how I could use music to help me express myself, and then help other people in the world, give them something to relate, give them another perspective, motivation, inspiration. So kind of help kill two birds with one stone. That's when I really fell in love with music. I think it's just personal goals and just me always wanting to challenge myself. It's I'm still finding challenges every single day I walk into the booth. Every single project I approach it differently in my head. I focus on different things, and it's as a growing boy, growing man. I feel like I'ma always find challenges. My personal life is gonna always leak into my music, and I'ma always have goals. I love it when you feeling on me. Look in my eyes, so I know that it's real. Yeah. I said, come on, baby, give it to me. I want it all, come and show me it's real. You make good music, and you spend a lot of time, you put a lot of effort, energy into this music, and you know it's dope, and a lot of people around you know it's dope, and you really want, as much people as possible to hear this music, because you know how this music is, and you know that it can inspire, motivate, et cetera, et cetera. So it's like either you or that music has to be popular enough to reach that amount of eyes. But yeah, a lot of people are willing to do more than me to get that attention, and I just don't. I always felt like the music would speak for itself, but nah, it really doesn't a lot of times. You gotta have a plan, marketing, promotion, you gotta have a system. Right now I'm just focusing on a system to get those eyes on whatever I put out. I know what I like, and I always have my vision in my head, but I always love to hear my team's opinion. And they know more than me in some areas. Like, they might know how to market this a little bit better. Okay, you need to put this out during this time, during Valentine's Day, or during, not Christmas, but that's an example, during Christmas or during Halloween. Like, they have that, they have a different perspective, and the team is so important. So, yeah, I always love to listen to my team, and I take all their opinions into consideration.
Make some noise if you're from somewhere else, but you just came down here and now you're having a good time. From Tennessee to Atlanta, from limousine to the Phantom, yeah. She's spending daddy's money on me, she said, so I'ma let her, yeah. You go, girl. You go, girl. You go, girl. Yeah, it's your world. Yeah. Take it off, put on a show, girl. Put the spotlight on you. Yeah. My eye on you. Yeah.
I don't release a single until I know that the project is like halfway done or more than likely done, because you put out a single and then you promote that, and then let's say that blows up, then you need something else to come right after that. Either you put out another single or you drop your project, depending on how big that buzz is. So it's a whole system that my team taught me and that we've been learning, and pretty sure, well, everybody in the music industry know. But yeah, so you definitely use these platforms to promote whatever you put out, whether it's TikTok, Instagram. If you still on Snapchat, I'm not on none of this stuff. I just promote my music on this. Right. I'm on Instagram, cause that's like the news on my phone. I don't follow anybody, but I just be on the Explore page, just to keep up with the current events. But yeah, man, I just get on there just to promote what I got going on. Yeah, man, I feel like every single thing that I used to do before I started doing music is gonna come around in full circle. Like, I used to, when I was in school, I used to like cut up my clothes and sew them back together and just create my own little stuff or turn stuff and just do some weird stuff. And I'd wear it to school. School would be like my little world and, see how people like my stuff. And then I would color and draw on other people's clothes and they would pay me to do little designs on stuff. So I feel like every single thing that I was doing before I was focused 100% on music, it's gonna eventually come back around. Feel a thing. What's going down? I'm Domani, and you just been buzzed.
Skydive is out now along with some new tracks, and if you're lucky, you can catch him on stage in a city near you. Stay right there, we have Kida up next to talk about his new movie on Tubi called Howard High, produced by You Got Served creator Chris Stokes. We'll be back after the break. Kida first burst on the scene on Fox So You Think You Can Dance, and he's been creating content, doing tours, and teaching since then. Now he's acting and rapping in a new movie, Howard High, produced by Chris Stokes, who brought you one of the best dance movies of all times, You Got Served. We have Kida up next to tell us all about Howard High. Let's take a look.
What's going on? It's your boy Kida the Great, man. From Howard High, I'll be playing the role of Trayvon Johnson.
I want to date Mateo. Me and Devin are just friends.
I'm not convinced.
And our dreams will become a reality.
There's no way that we can keep your arts program. We don't have any more funds.
Drumming like rat-a-tat.
They're saying if we don't win the competition and the money, that the whole performing arts program is canceled.
What?
Seriously?
I don't even know how I'm here right now, but you know what I mean? It's a blessing for sure. Shout out my guy, Chris Stokes. Always kept me in the loop, you know what I mean? Always gave me a chance to show off my talent. And this particular movie is very different because I'm actually rapping, I'm dancing, I'm choreographing, I'm literally doing everything in one thing. So it's like I've never actually tried something like this before, but it's always the first time for something. So this is definitely a dope opportunity. This is a dope movie. It sheds light on a lot of things as far as kids with talent, man. That should be appreciated. So this movie is super dope, man, and I can't wait for everybody to see it. Okay, so the character I'm playing in this movie is Trayvon Johnson. I'm a dancer already, so I already know how to pop lock. I know how to hit everything. So I come to this school, and it's basically like they need a little bit of help for the rhythmic side. So they got the singing, they're amazing singers, but I'm one of the students that's gonna teach them how to articulate the dance moves a little more. So I'm kind of already like a well professional dancer coming to the school. So, and man, I'm just that kid that's confident. You know what I mean? I'm not the one to play around with. If we got something to win, we got to go get it. We got to take it. And yeah, that's my role, man. I'm kind of just like okay, we got to get this done. You're not hitting this right. We got to get it together. I'm basically like the choreographer, director of this dance group. So it's super dope. And you know what I mean? It's definitely a different position for me as far as the acting scene, because man, I don't even act that much, but You know what I mean? I feel like if we have a talent, we need to use it, whether it's rapping, whether it's dancing, whether, you know what I mean? We got to use it one way or another. So, yeah. Yeah, man. So, look, I got my guy, Marcus Houston, for sure. That's a go. Anthony, that's one of my guys. Super dope, super chill human. You're going to be seeing him. He's an amazing singer. You're going to be seeing my girl, Chrissy. She's an amazing singer. She's outdid herself in this movie. We got Lindsay. She's a goat. She be dancing, she sings, she do all that. It's a lot. I don't want to give away too much, but it's a lot of us sitting there that's going to impress y'all. So, yeah, just stay tuned. Bam. All right, so look, I'm going to go from top to bottom. Instagram, Kida The Great, KIDATHEGREAT. YouTube is Kida The Great. Each one is space, so it's Kida The Great. What else? What we on? Bam. Facebook, you can follow me at Kida Burns, Kida BURNS, my last name. We got everything. We got Snapchat. We got Kida The Great, but the A is after the. You feel me? What else? I think that's it. Oh, TikTok. I forget that. What? TikTok is Kida The Great official. You know what I mean? So you got to add that official after that. Bam. And there go my socials, man. That's everything y'all need, man. Yes, sir.
This is the real world out here. I'm gonna protect you.
If we want to win,
We gotta elevate.
Waiting for this moment, now they eyes on me.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Kida The Great, and you have just been buzzed.
Howard High is out now on Tubi. Stay put. We still have more show to go with Felicia Michelle at the PowerBook 4 Source viewing party. We'll be back after this. PowerBook 4 Source is the latest addition to the Powerverse, and after watching the first episode, it's going to be amazing. Felicia Michelle was at the Third Base Bar and Grill in Hollywood, California at the viewing party, and some of PB4's cast stopped by to give us some details. Let's take a look.
What's up? It's Felicia Michelle here with The Buzz at Third Base in LA for the viewing party for PowerBook 4 that's starring one of our favorite characters in the Powerverse, Tommy Egan. Everyone is here, 50's in the building, all the actors. We're going to get to talk to some of them right now, so check it out. What's up, The Buzz? I'm Felicia Michelle sitting here with Isaac Keys, part of the Powerverse. How are you doing, Isaac?
I'm doing great. Doing great. Thank you for having me.
How are you feeling tonight? It's a lot going on. There's a ton going on here.
You know what? The energy is electrifying here right now. You know, 50 showed up, Jeff Hurst showed up, and my castmates showed up. So it's a huge PowerBook 4 Force premiere type watch party going on right now. So we're excited about it.
I know we're still looking as people are still coming in because everybody is here. Let me ask you a question though. Did you ever imagine that 50 Cent would be your boss? All the bosses that you ever had, did you ever imagine 50 Cent would be one of your bosses?
No, I can't say that I ever imagined that. I had the pleasure of working with him on another show I did called Sony. It was on Sony Crackle called The Oath. And so to come over on this is different. Now, the fans know this. The Power universe is just crazy. And the whole, retrospective you could be on a show on Fox, you could be on a show on CBS, but you're not going to get this type of involvement from fans and the interaction and the reaction like we're getting right now.
Pull up and what else is is he finding? Because we're going to see Tommy in a brand new city, a new space, by himself. Like I said, you said the fans have been asking and waiting and wanting. So do you anything you can share about some of the adventures that we'll see Tommy go on?
The biggest adventure is Tommy is leaving New York. So he's leaving the support group that he had back in New York. He's leaving everything that's going on, and he's heading west, and he ends up in Chicago. Well, Chicago is a great city that has its own type of platform and rules and regulations. So as Tommy comes into this city, he sees opportunity, but it's also a transitional period for him. So it's what is he going to do now? How is he going to try to overcome any obstacles he had before? And is the past going to follow him, or is he going to be able to start over? And it's just a lot of entities that go in, and I think the fans are going to love it because you're going to see a lot of different sides of Tommy. You're going to see him undeveloped, and plus all the other characters are coming about.
Will explain some of his behaviors that we've seen in the past, so we'll see more of his origin story, his background too, and having such a New York attitude and mindset in Chicago, which is a totally different city, has to be it's going to prove itself probably be a little I guess dramatic to say the very least.
Yeah, it's going to bring a lot of energy. It's going to be a lot of questions that's going to be coming out in the first episode, and as it drops tonight. But it's going to be a lot of answers as the season goes on, and I think you're going to see a lot of development, and I think you're going to see a lot of the old Tommy, or the one-liners, the sarcasm, the humor, but at the same time, the relentlessness of him just like not giving a damn. So I think that's going to be amazing. I think fans are going to love it. Power Book 4 Force is coming with exactly what it's titled as, Force.
So if someone doesn't watch Power, doesn't know anything about the Powerverse, you're telling them to watch this new chapter because?
I will first ask them where the hell have they been, and then I would say you need to watch it because we're coming with a force, and it's a force like no other. The Power Book 4 Force. You need to check it out.
I am with the lovely and beautiful. Tell everybody your name.
Gabrielle Ryan. I play Gloria Rogers on Power Book 4 Force.
How excited were you when you got that call? Because the Powerverse, Power is an institution at this point now. Like when you got the call, were you like, or even the audition process?
Oh my goodness. I mean, the audition process was 7 weeks. You know, I had, I think, 4 or 5 stages. It was really intense.
And that's a lot of prayer and manifestation.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of hard work and tenacity. You know, this wasn't overnight for me. I've been auditioning for many years, and you know, I always wanted to be on Power, so this was definitely a dream role, especially to, you know, have the majority of my scenes with Tommy, who was my favorite character. It's amazing.
And let everyone know where they can find you at in the meantime.
Oh, my Instagram is MS Gabrielle Ryan. That is I.
Well, Gabrielle, much congratulations to you. I can't wait to see your performance. And girl, this dress, you're absolutely killing it.
Thank you so much. Shout out to my stylist, Jessica Pastor. She's amazing.
It's my kind of sound.
Welcome to Chicago, Tommy.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle Ryan, and you've been buzzed.
That's all we have. Special thanks to Felicia Michelle, Isaac Keys and Gabrielle Ryan, Third Base Bar and Grill, Kida, Damani, and Rachel Bradshaw. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and double tap us on Instagram, all at Buzz_Access. Before we go, we leave you with more from the Power Book 4 viewing party. I'm Trey Rich, love and light to you all.
So now we're finally getting scenes. Everyone's want to know, where is Tommy, and the fans have been just desperate to have him back. Like as like a day one Power fan, I'm like, he is missing from the show, and that essence is missing. So tell us, what can we expect in this new chapter for Tommy?
Yeah, I think what the fans can expect, I think that we definitely bring the original roots of Power with some, you know, new and exciting characters sprinkled in. You know, we're guests in Tommy's world. You know, he comes to Chicago, and you know, we are literally guests in his world. So it's going to be exciting to see what happens. You know, why he stays in Chicago. Originally, you know, we know he's going to Kylie, so it's sort of why he stays in Chicago is what we're interested in.
Well, the thing about Tommy is, like, as a character, he always kind of runs off of family and loyalty, and so it kind of makes me think, like, it has to be something that's underlying like that will make him stay in Chicago when he is hell-bent on getting to California, you know?
For more stories and extended clips, go to thebuzzallaccess.com. I'm Trey Rich, and you've just been buzzed.